the ocean, leaving just a memory. There's no shining the family island. Tiny waters, did you leave for me? What you leave behind for me? Ordinary words, just a brick in the wall. Ordinary words, just a brick in the wall. Need no education. We don't need no thought control. And where were you when I was hurt and I was helpless? 'Cause the things you say, 'cause the things you do surround me. Why'd you hang me? The ocean, leaving just a memory. There's no shine the family Dying waters, did you leave for me? What you leave behind for me? Holding on words, just a weekend I want. Holding on words, or just a bricks in the wall. Need no education. We don't need no thought control. The ocean, It's just a memory. It's not shining my family album. Daddy wanted us, did you leave for me? Daddy, what you leave behind for me? Just a weekend I want. All it was all just the bricks in the wall. Hello guys. Good afternoon family.
Good afternoon.
Buenas tardes. Estamos
Bonito tarde.
sí, we are live from the Orange Grove Studio in Barxeta. This is next to Valencia. Beautiful place. We was planning today to do it outside because we really love the sunset here. But we had this week few beautiful days, but today is a little bit windy.
Yeah.
So we prefer to do it inside. We are in this studio, Orange Groove Studio, recording the album, you know, our own songs. We are so proud and very happy to do it, very excited to see the final results of this. And now we are arranging absolutely everything.
Yes. Just one thing, if anybody wants to comment, just go over to YouTube.
Yes.
We didn't get that far when we made the website.
Did I give you the key, the pick? And the key of my hat?
No.
No? Okay guys, this is the first song we're gonna play today. We are very excited about what's gonna happen after the song. ¿Qué va a pasar después de esta canción? Estamos grabando al lado de Valencia, en el estudio, para los que habláis español. Estamos grabando el álbum, nuestras propias canciones. Y bueno, estamos muy contentos con el resultado que estamos teniendo. We are very happy with the results.
Very uncomfortable.
Sorry?
It's very uncomfortable.
What is?
I forget to send people messages and then...
Okay. And
It's very uncomfortably numb.
uncomfortably now. And, so guys, we have a lot of things to announce step by step. Next week we're gonna start to do it. We're gonna stay here for a while more, and then we're gonna book the tour shows we have booked before, and new things we're gonna book, you know. So just waiting. This war is gonna be finished as soon as possible. Yes. Estamos hablando de que muy pronto vamos a comenzar también a anunciar todas las cosas que van a ir pasando por la realización del álbum y también de la gira que estamos planeando, la que teníamos ya planeada, y la siguiente parte de la gira, que también pasará por España otra vez. Sí. So now we're gonna play this beautiful song from Wish You Were Here album.
What?
This is I Wish You Were Here. How I wish you were here, guys. This is an amazing place. Come on, honey.
Don't know if I remember it.
Yes, I need to move a little bit like this.
Adios.
tell? Heaven from hell, blue skies from pain. Can you tell like green fields from a cold steel rain? The smiles from a veil. Do you think you can tell? Did they catch you trade? Your heroes of ghost, or not just for dreams? Whatever they could breathe, come cover will change. And in you exchange, I won't come part in a war for a little in a cage. How I wish you were here. We touched two lost souls swimming in a beach ball, year after year, running over the same old ground, while we found the same old fears. Wish you were here. Precioso. Muchas gracias. Thank you very much.
Fingers hurt.
Thank you so much. Just let me have a look because this microphone is very wet.
Can you hear us?
Let us know how is the sound, guys, today.
Sounds great, guys, says Kevin McFarlane.
Oh, thank you very much.
Kev James, hello. Annette Russell, hello. Nice to see you, even though it's virtually. I looked at that as if it was the camera. Hello, Bob Floyd. Bob Floyd commented.
Bob Floyd commented.
Yeah.
I'm very good. I'm very excited here. I'm very happy. Mark is in the house. Yes, I will introduce you to him. How can we do it, Gabito?
He's like, no way.
Come here, Mark. Come on.
I prefer to be on this side.
Yeah.
I just want to say hello. Come on, come on. Sit down there.
Hey, hello.
He's working here
Oh yes.
in this beautiful family ambient, isn't it?
And enjoying this.
Thank you very much,
music.
Mark.
Yeah, nice.
it's
Nice
you.
to be part of that. Huh?
It's you.
Cool.
Mark, we was preparing this because the sunset here.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful sunset.
Yeah, what happened today is that it was very windy. Our plan was to play out there. But we think with the wind and the microphone, wind and microphones don't really go well together.
Mm-hmm.
I love
Maybe
you,
next
man.
week. Next
Yes.
week.
Maybe next week.
Thank you very much.
Woo.
So, guys, one more time I tell you, we are going to start to announce everything is going to happen. we are, I think, in the end of this war with this virus, with this enemy. So in the end, we're gonna be announcing everything is gonna happen. All the things are gonna happen. We're gonna book more tour, and the album is gonna be ready in a few weeks. I think in a couple of months, you can buy the album. You know, so step by step, everything. Step by step.
It's eventually getting there. Michael had just said, sounds excellent. Airdrop from website to 5.1 sound system is really excellent sound.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, we are on the way to do an amazing thing from our social media.
Yes, so the plan is to do the streams from our actual website, even though we just need to look into what platform to use so that you can comment on the website.
Guys, I have a question. Let me know if you like wine.
Or win.
Let me know. Send
As
me a
it used to
message
be
if you like wine.
In lockdown, wine was called win because there were too much wine.
Wine and a piece of cheese. Just let me know this. I don't say anything, nothing else.
Yeah.
Just let me know. So we have
Let us
prepared
know.
something to show them.
Yes. So this is a little sneak peek of what we've been doing here. It's basically them talking about how they did the bass, and Beto fooling around with the dog. I hope you
Manfu.
enjoy.
I love Manfu.
The dog is called Lucky. He's not here, but he should be. Cow.
Yes. Amazing, guys. So here we go. Is it ready?
Here we go.
Is it ready, Gabby?
Roll VT.
Oh, the video.
Oh, the video. Okay, let's talk about
The operator.
Yeah.
Smooth operator.
Smooth operator.
We have Kettle in the house, but next week we're gonna have here in front of the microphones.
We never know. He might play drums with us.
Never know.
We never know.
Kettle.
And we hopefully
Ready.
we will have our other microphone to play in the other room, and then we can all play. That
Yes.
sounds like a plan.
Yes.
We can do a
that's
lot in the
very good
studio.
idea.
Did you know
Yes.
that? Anyway, here we go. Vlog number 1. Roll VT.
Kettle is putting a double bass. It's octave. I think it's 2 octaves, isn't it? Under the note.
Oh,
How do you say effect?
yeah,
octave?
it's even more. I think I'm not sure if it's 2 or 3 octaves, but it's blurring it out, so it's called low air. So it's more like.
And make the bass sound bigger. Really bigger.
But dangerous for if you don't master it well in the final mix, because it will for bad stereos it might ruin the sound. It's asking too much of the speakers, and that is many times the case when you have to flip to the Yamaha, which is actually bad home speakers, bad, medium, good in the 70s. But some engineers started to mix with them and test the sound on this one, because this is what the mix or the record will meet in a living room or in a car. Not these speakers, which is like 15,000-16,000 euro.
Yeah, the Adam you have.
yeah.
Beautiful.
But this one, what you find in nowadays in an iPod and iPad is just. So you need to be careful and go and listen in different environment. And I will also get me I had it before again. These computer speakers, just to put on top to be able to
Is it NC10?
switch.
NC10.
Yeah, but I want even less good speakers, because that is what you get in the mobile phone.
Uh-huh.
Because nowadays people are not listening in their home stereo. They are listening in their car stereo
Yes.
or in their iPad and iPod.
But the sound is bigger, much bigger.
Yeah, in studio it's quite another. But then you have people who buy home stereo for 20,000-30,000 euro.
Yes.
And they want to put on your record and find something you don't find if you have
In
an
an,
ordinary stereo.
Yeah.
So that's the mastering process many times, to say, okay, and some artists are even giving out a different mix in LA than in New York than in Europe, because we want to hear it differently, and the competition between a radio station with more loudness or less loudness, the way they are equalizing and compressing their sound is different.
Uh-huh.
So then you have to master your record and know how it will sound if you make one mix. How will it sound in LA?
In LA, yeah.
How will it sound in New York?
Yeah.
How will it sound in Europe? And how will it sound in Russia, in Moscow?
Yeah.
And it might be completely different on different radios. So that is a thing in itself. We can do mastering here, but the final mastering should always be done or considered by somebody who really knows what they are doing.
Okay. I remember the song Sorrow from Pink Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
They recorded with a bass, and then when they add these effects, now the song is very big. After you did it, I told you about they did more or less the same after you did it, and it worked very well until today when we play live. You know, and you have not always good equipment to reproduce that sound. We have it always, but when we have it, it's powerful. It's tremendous.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about under the 60 hertz.
Many times, yeah. And,
Under.
But it's not only under, it can be over as well, but it's not produced in the same way in all systems.
Uh-huh.
So it might come out differently, and not to speak about if you're playing in a stadium or if you're playing in a studio which is treated, damped, measured for having a flat as possible frequency curve.
Yeah.
Because in your living room you might have a hard wall where your speakers are pointing, and you might have a hard wall behind your speakers. So all the bass the speakers are letting out at the back is reflected directly to come out into the room.
Mm-hmm.
But if they are standing like 1.5 normally meter or so from the wall, then the reflection doesn't reach the back wall.
Yeah.
Or if the back wall is soft.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then you don't get that bass from the speakers. And then if the back wall on the other side is directly throwing the sound back at you, then you get this bass note 2 times more, because you hear it when it comes to you, and then you hear the
then it
reflection
reflects.
coming
Yes.
back.
Yes.
So it's getting, so to say, extra strong.
Yes.
And that's impossible to control for you when you are playing the bass or mixing the bass and so on.
Yes. Because depends always.
Oh.
Depends about everything.
Mm.
But I tell you, when we play live and we have this, we can reproduce this. It's tremendous.
Yeah.
Even on the stage.
Mm.
On the stage, it's beautiful.
Unless you have a back wall throwing of cement or whatever, throwing the bass directly back
Yeah.
in your face, then it sounds like.
Yes, like annoying.
So that's why this bass I have here is, for example, very dangerous.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful, yeah. It's lovely. And if I take up the phase meter here, then, oh yeah. Well, normally this should show the frequency curve and what is strong. But it did not.
Like this, like you did now, I think it's not exaggerated, it's in the correct place. If you mix this with a kick, should be tremendous power.
But I also put or so from the wall, then the reflection doesn't reach the back wall.
Yeah.
Or if the back wall is soft.
Yeah.
So then you don't get that bass from the speakers. And then if the back wall on the other side is directly throwing the sound back at you, then you get this bass note 2 times more, because you hear it when it comes to you, and then you hear the reflection coming back.
Yes.
So it's getting, so to say, extra strong.
Yes.
And that's impossible to control for you when you are playing the bass or mixing the bass and so on.
Yes. Because depends, always.
Oh.
Depends about everything. But I tell you, when we play live and we have this, we can reproduce this. It's tremendous.
Yeah.
Even on the stage. On the stage, it's beautiful.
Unless you have a back wall throwing of cement or whatever, throwing the bass directly back in your face, then it sounds like.
Yes, like annoying.
So that's why this bass I have here is, for example, very dangerous.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful, yeah. It's lovely. And if I take up the phase meter here, then, oh yeah. Well, normally this should show the frequency curve and what is strong. But it did not.
Like this, like you did now, I think it's not exaggerated, it's in the correct place. If you mix this with a, but it's like you said,
Dangerous.
Dangerous, yes, because can spoil the final sound.
But what you can do instead of this to have a bit more control, that is sometimes you take a sample from a bass drum which is recorded before, either by you or by a studio or whatever in the world, which you know is working, but it might balance on the limits of what is doable. But you know that is more. It does the job. It's not too low. And then you mix that with as a sample together with the recorded bass drum you have. And then you have 2 and sometimes 5 or 6 bass drums as well.
Okay, guys. So we hope you was enjoying like us.
Sorry about that.
Yes.
This is Lucky.
Here we have Lucky. I say Manfu. But he is Lucky. He's the doggy in the studio. One of them.
Go get it.
They're beautiful dog. So we was talking with Kettle. Kettle is the owner of this studio. He's the producer. I really trust him. He's doing an extraordinary job, an amazing job. He's a fantastic sound engineer, and you will see him next streaming, talking here. We're gonna have a glass of wine and enjoying a little bit more. So.
Ah. Mo fu. Mo fu. Mo fu. Mo fu.
He just wants to play, isn't it?
Mo fu. Mo fu.
Let me know, guys, how is the sound today. Again, let me know, please. Because we are trying this system. This is an amazing microphone.
Anyways.
You have our merchandising, guys. How can you buy a t-shirt, for example?
Well, you're on the website already, so just go to the shop link on bobfloyd.co.uk/shop.
Perfecto.
Also, if you would like to support the stream, you can always go, what was the word? You can always donate to our PayPal, which is paypal.me/bobfloyd.
Okay. Thank you very much one more time to follow in and to join with us this beautiful day. It's really good. I really wanted to be outside and show you the beautiful sunset.
But like we
normally
said,
have here.
it's a little bit too windy for the microphone.
Yes, yes.
The microphone's so small it might be blown away.
Principally for us, because here we have microphones for wind, and it's not, you cannot notice it's wind. There are wind, but
but
it's
with this
so
one,
windy. It's so windy. Thank you very much, guys. Here we go. This song is a song I composed a few months ago. It's gonna be in the album. The name is One Day Less, and it's one day less until we'll enjoy together one more time, taking a beautiful shots, jumping, and having a great time. All right, here we go. All my life waiting here to find you, my lovely smile. I feel by my side your open arms. I hear your voice, is your whisper tonight, even in distance. More than ever, our gravity is here. You're my relief. You're so, so sweet. You have won my heart. Through your eyes shine out dreams from me. Today one day less, till I'll see you again from me. Like every day of my life, I just say I love you. Thank you very much. We love you so much. See you in a few days. Bye bye. Tides flow close to the ocean, leaving just a memory. There's no shining the family island. Dirty waters, did you leave for me? Daddy, what you leave behind for me? Holding on words, just a brick in the wall. Holding on words, all just the bricks in the wall. Need no education. We don't need no thoughts or try.